All right, welcome back to another live stream, guys. We're going to be taking another look at Sickway here. I think I looked at this a couple of days ago, and I kind of told the developer he needed to get rid of the racism, but I like this game a lot more than his original game that he introduced. Same name. He introduced the game back in December of 2019 when I reviewed it. It was his first game on Steam, and it made a really bad review. It got really bad, even though I saw effort and heart put into the game. It just wasn't good. And I told him a lot of ways that I thought he could make the game better in that video. I know, but he completely scrapped the game, and he tried to rebuild it a couple of different times. So I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about here in just a moment here, guys. Give me just a moment here. Review this. Okay, we don't need to go there. What I want to do is just get the right name of the game on Twitch here. Right, did successfully. Great. All right, welcome to the stream, guys. So Sickway is a game here that was introduced by this developer. He is overseas, I know. He is 16 years old. Give me just a second here. Let me pull up this. I want to make sure I get my information correct. He's from the Ukraine, and he's a 16-year-old kid, right? Okay. So if we look at this review, let's go ahead and look at my original review posted on December 11th, just the day after this game first launched in 2019, a little over a year ago. We see that it was $1.99 when I first launched it. I admire the hand-drawn simplistic graphics, and I said I know $2 isn't a lot, but this game takes mere moments to beat the easiest level. And then the only thing increasing the difficulty is the increase of monster speed, etc. So I said it was way too easy, I think, basically. I said the replay value of this game might have is completely diminished by the map and locations and the keys all being in the same spot. I think I did recommend that he change things up and just randomize things every game. My score is a dismal 2 out of 10 just because the developer is asking for money for it on Steam, and you can beat it in just a few minutes, I think. I said I admire the developer's efforts, but you need to have a higher quality game than this with more replay value to ask any kind of money for it, right? So this developer remade the game, and let's see here, guys. Give me just a minute here, and I want to show you. Right. So if we look here, this was that original review right here. It was a 35-minute video where I played the game, and it was completely different than it is now. And I gave the game a 2 out of 10, but it did not make like a miss video. I didn't give it like a miss video or anything like that because I did see effort. Anytime I see effort in a game, I'm not going to give it a miss, even if it is a low score, right? But let's see, where is... I don't see it here. Don't know why, because I saw it just yesterday, I thought. I did re-review this game, however. The developer had made another... He had completely changed it in February of 2020. Just a couple of months later, he had completely remade the game. I don't know how I got that before. Was it Sickway like that? No, I don't know. I saw it just... What if I put in Sickway? What if I put in... I know it was a Zax and Sarah stream. Yeah, I don't know, but I know that Sarah and I, when we used to review games, we had reviewed it again, and again, it wasn't that much better. He had completely changed the name of the game. Not the name of the game, he completely changed the game. He overhauled the game completely a second time a couple of months later, and I told him this still isn't no good. I was like, you need to go back to the drawing board. I can't remember exactly what I told him in that video, but I remember telling him ways that I thought he could make the game fun. I think he had made just like a huge map, and I was wandering around a huge map, and nothing was really happening. I can't remember, but I said, you need to go back to basics, man. And I was trying to tell him how to make the game better. And so he completely overhauled the game again. And this is what we have. This is his third try. And this is kind of like the title of my game. Imagine if every indie developer put so much hard work, effort, inspiration, and heart into their indie game that they put up on Steam. Not only is this his third try at trying to get my recommendation or trying to make what I think is a good game as an indie game reviewer, this kid, it almost feels like this kid is trying to earn my respect, and this kid is trying to make what I think is a good game. And he completely keeps overhauling the game and starting from scratch. And it warms my heart. It really does. It warms my heart to see a teenage kid that has so much care and passion and heart and integrity to try to deliver a good, solid product for the dollar that he's asking for. When he first launched the game back in December of 2019, I mean, he put a lot of effort into the game. But now he's redone this game. This is his third time. I guess the third time's a charm because I really like it now. But you can see my negative review here. He's cut the price in half. So he's put a lot more work into the game, a lot more time. It's more than a year later, and he's cut the price in half. You guys can get this game for 99 cents. The link is down in the description below. It would definitely... you guys would be patting me on the back as well as this developer by going and supporting this kid by giving this game a purchase. I do want to make sure that he's taken the racism out of the game, and I want to go ahead and play it and show you guys a little bit more. But I just reviewed this game a couple of days ago, and I like it. So let's go ahead and jump into this game, guys. Let me go ahead and capture the game. Sickway. So again, a 16-year-old developer, guys. Let's just go setting. Let's go full screen. There we go. We'll go back. One thing I did want the developer to do was add WASD and spacebar to be able to skip the dialogue lines. So to the developer, I would really hope that you would add WASD as well as the arrow keys. Make both of them work, and the spacebar do the same thing as enter. That shouldn't be a hard change to make, right? So let me go ahead and reduce. I remember we had to reduce the sound before. Back and play. This is how the game starts out when you first buy it. So again, this is where, hitting the spacebar would be nice, or WASD to move around. Lisa says, "Hey Mark, I want to make a cake, but there are no eggs. Are you going to the store?" "No, I didn't want to." "Now you have to go to the store." "Nope." I like that. "You have to go to the store." She just keeps saying the same thing. If only that worked in real life, right? You just keep saying the same thing. And he keeps saying the same thing. "Nope. You have to go to the store." Over and over and over again. "Okay, finally, you win." And so she gives him cash here. 300. Oh, interesting. I like that money. "Here, keep the money and just buy me a package of eggs." "But I'm afraid of lightning. What if it kills me?" Look, he's crying because he's scared of lightning. That's kind of funny. A little over-exaggerative, I think. "This lightning will not do anything to you. Look, kids are running, playing, and the lightning does not touch them." And look, he's just imagining getting lit up by lightning in the house. That's so funny. I like the art here. Well, why don't you send the kids to the store then, if they're out playing in the rain and lightning? Because they're kids. They're afraid of lightning. I have no words. Just go to the store. Wait, why don't you go to the store? Because you're fat, a lazy slacker, and don't ask unnecessary questions. Just go to the store, will you? So here I am out in the rain. So that was pretty funny. So there was some racism there. There was a racist remark there at the start that you didn't see in the first time I did this video a couple of days ago. And that has been removed. I asked this developer to remove the racist stuff from the game. And one reason I wanted to clear the save data, I had to go into the app data and actually search the game to find it. It wasn't showing up. And then I removed the save data so we could see that first intro. And there was something racist about a black guy or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was pretty racist, and he has removed that from the game. So I like that. To the developer, yes, please add WASD and space to this game. To do the same thing as arrow keys and enter, that would be great. I would appreciate that. And I'm sure anybody who buys your game would appreciate that as well. The valves. You picked the wrong way, fool. So this is whoever's lit up is there talking. You picked the wrong way, fool. Go find another way. Who are you? Basically, I think is what he's trying to say. Who are you? Valves. I am the developer of this game. So the developer of this game obviously sees him with cool spiked hair and all brawny and tough. That's kind of funny. Mark says, "Oh, in my opinion, you're just my schizophrenia." Oh wow, seeing things. You know what schizophrenia is? Seeing things and you know, whatever. Seeing things that don't exist. And the valve shows his muscle. No, I am a developer. My girlfriend is my right hand. So this is pretty funny. I mean, I like the sense of humor from the 16-year-old kid here. It's pretty clever. Alright, well, I apologize. So he starts crying, seeing his big muscle. Alright. The rain looks pretty cool. I like the rain sounds, the thunder and everything. He's hoping he doesn't get lit up by lightning, right? La da 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 da. Mark says, "Finally, I reached the store." This thing says, "Hey, you. Who is this?" "I'm your nightmare, and I want to kill you." Oh God, no! You can't move or anything there. Mark says, "No!" Somebody says, "Shut up, you already?" Sick way. Nice introduction. Oh God, where am I? Trin says, "I don't know. I myself am interested." "Who the hell are you?" "My name is Tran. When the army team wanted to take me into the army, someone knocked me out, and I woke up here." Kind of reminds me of like Dead by Daylight, where they all wake up in the entities dimension, right? Mark says, "You did not join the army, and that's good. It's better to be here than the army, believe me." Huh. Ben says, "Well, yes, I'll stay here for 1 year, and then I'll run away from here." A year, huh? Oh, good luck. Alright, so this is where the gameplay starts. Yeah, the story isn't, you know, the best story ever made. But guys, remember, we got a 99-cent game here. And at least the developer tried to make a story to set up the gameplay that we have here. And I admire him for that. And it did make me laugh a couple of times. So I admire that. I mean, here we can't talk to this guy or anything like that. There is no interaction buttons or anything like that. All you're doing is moving with arrow keys right now. I am pleading with the developer to add WASD support. But all you're trying to do is just avoid getting hit, right? And you kind of got to figure out the patterns of these guys. And once you do, I know there's something comes here. Oh, yep. So if you die at any point, you have to start the floor all over again. Once you get to the end of the floor, it does save. and you will, you know, if you die, you'll go back to that save point. You just kind of got to learn. Everything has a pattern. You just got to kind of learn the pattern and then get through the complete floor. There are traps. Like the first trap is this key here. Yeah, don't go for the key or you'll think it explodes and it kills you. And then some of the stuff is kind of tricky here. There's something here I know. Yep. So this game is not for the weak at heart or for the impatient, for sure. You're gonna have to play this game. You're gonna die. You are gonna die. There's no doubt about that. Probably even if you watch me and how to play and what to look out for, you're probably still gonna die. I like how he throws his arms up in the air as he runs. It's kind of funny. The music. All right. Come on. Damn it, man. I did this just the other day. I think it did take me a few tries, though. I know I almost got frustrated and quit, but... this is a game that's going to teach you to never give up, right? But no, I mean, this game is so much better than it was the first time. And, like, I remember the first time it was so easy. Like, it was way too easy to beat. It's definitely not easy now. So he's definitely made it challenging. And I like that. So he's listening to... my point is, this developer is listening to constructive criticism and how to make the game better, even though I trashed the game the first time the game came out. I mean, I wish every indie developer was like that and would actually listen to criticism and try to make their game better rather than just defending their garbage game or their broken game or whatever. And, you know, refusing to change anything to make it better. Is this game absolutely perfect? No, of course not. It's an indie game. But it's 99 cents, guys, and I like it. I think it's well worth the money. Yeah, you're going to have to play it a few times. That's part of the appeal of the game, right? All right. And I haven't even come close to beat this game because I believe there's 7 floors on this game. And I'm not even going to play this game as long as I did the other day or advance past where I did the other day. But, fuck, man. I want to get to the point where at least the racist part was. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on. I'm not even trying. I'm not even peeking. Alright. Get out my mind on other things. Not working for me. Alright. Here we go. Yeah, if you get touched by any of these things, you're gonna die. If you go and touch this key here, you're gonna die. It'll blow up on you. You gotta basically learn the patterns and be quick as well. Come on, I was so close. Okay, to the developer, if the developer is watching this, again, I mentioned before, right? You need to start giving the player the benefit of the doubt. That last time, I did agree I should have died the first few times I got killed there. But again, you have a collision box that is like big. I feel like you have a collision box that is bigger than the character. Again, we want to make the player feel like they escape when maybe they don't actually escape. So to the developer, you have a collision box that is probably bigger than this character. You need to reduce the collision box. And I don't know what application you're using, but it shouldn't be that hard. For your sprite, you have a collision box. You want to reduce that collision box again, like I said the other day, to about the eyes and maybe go into the knees or the boots or here or whatever, and have it be thin, have it be like as thin as his legs. Reduce this collision box so that even if you are getting hit right on the outside, you get away with it, rather than barely getting hit on the outside and still dying. You need to reduce this collision box, and if you don't know how to do that, you need to look up, Google how to reduce a collision box in whatever game application you're using, whether this is Unity or Game Maker or whatever. The collision box for your main character, you need to reduce that. It's not a hard thing to do. But what it's going to do is it's going to keep your players from feeling like they're killed really cheap. Like the last time I died. I feel like I should have got away with that one. That one I should have died. That one actually hit me. But the one before that, I feel like I should have got away with it. Yeah, because the collision boxes are so big that your player is going to feel like they get cheap deaths. Like they feel it. Even if they're not really getting cheap deaths, your player is going to feel like they got hit when they shouldn't have. And you can fix that by reducing the size of the player collision box. What am I doing, man? We're gonna get through this, guys. We're gonna get through this. Ugh. It's too early in the morning for this game, even though it's like 10 a.m. here. Okay. I'm getting stuck on the corner of that stupid building, man. That's frustrating. How did I get past this before? Like, I feel like... Did you make changes to that corner or something? I don't know. Probably not. I'm sure you didn't. I feel like I got past this point easier the other day, though. Alright. I feel like something's changed where this is harder now. That same spot. Because it was hard enough before. There we go. Finally. Alright. Again, this is another... You're thinking, oh, this disc is going to be a save point. Yeah, don't fall for that, because it'll kill you again. It will kill you again. I don't remember what was here. There's something here, I think. Yeah, right there. I want to get past this first floor, and we're really close. There's something here, and I don't remember what it is. Damn it. I'm so scared. I know something happens here, I just don't remember where. Maybe not. Maybe it's right here. Yeah, it's right there. I couldn't remember where it was. I just didn't want to die after making all this progress. Alright. God damn it. Okay. You make all this progress on the floor, and then you have to start all over again. I was pretty close to the end there, too. We got this, though, guys. Okay. This would also be a lot easier if I could use WASD rather than having to use the arrow keys, I'm just saying. Yeah, please add WASD in space to the game. They do the same thing as arrow keys and enter. Phew. I see I'm getting better at that spot right there. Don't hit the disc. It's right here. Damn. This game's so tricky. Okay, this one as well, right? Wasn't it? Yeah. And this guy's tricky here because he goes diagonally. You never know exactly what pattern he's going to make. Damn it. Okay. And see, we're really close. Once we get here, we are... How you doing, Dilly? What's going on? Once we get here, we are... Yeah, see right there. All right, so we completed this floor here. So now we don't... If we die, we don't go back again. So this was the racist part. This is really just what I want to see here. And so Boris here. This is Boris. Hi, my friend. What brought you here? Someone knocked me out. I woke up here and I want to escape from here. Consider that you went through the 7th floor. With each floor below, everything was more dangerous. There was one hero named Perry who tried to escape, but he died on the 4th floor. Nobody escaped from here. Accept it and stay here. I'll run away from here. You'll see. And Boris just says, okay, good luck. All right, to the developer. So here's Boris right here. To the developer, great job on removing the racism. There's 2 spots there where I saw racism the other day when I played this. You've removed the racism from the game. The game is far better off for it. The last thing we need in our world today is more racism. So thank you for removing the racism from the game. Yeah, the game's got enough problems without that kind of stuff in this game. So as you see, I died right there. And then we can move on. But guys, I like this. There's 7 floors of content here that's going to be just like this. It's going to be the same kind of stuff where you're having to go through. Every floor is going to get harder and harder. 99 cents for this game, guys. And this developer, like I say, this is the 3rd time the 16-year-old kid that made this game has completely overhauled the game and completely remade it just to try to satisfy me. So congratulations to the developer. We're going to go ahead and edit this review here, guys. You guys can stay here with me as I edit this review. So you guys will see here that this game was originally reviewed. Original review. December. You guys should stay tuned because you guys are going to see December 11th, 2019. Right here. So now you guys are going to kind of see what I'm going to give this game. All right. Updated review. Today's what, January 17th? Yeah, January 17th, 2021. Let's make it look good right here, right? Control C, copy and paste, copy and paste. All right. He was only 15 years old. When he first launched this game that I reviewed with my brutal and harsh 2 out of 10 you see below. This is his third attempt that I am aware of at completely starting fresh. Which every indie developer this game earns my rare Zaxtors any gold. You just made Zaxtors any gold to the developer. So but more importantly, all right, my friend. Yeah, I like this game. I really do. I think it's worth it. But more importantly, like I say, I think we could all learn something from this developer. If we could all be more like this indie developer in our willingness to listen to criticism, how to take criticism on the chin and use that criticism to just turn around and make a better game, deliver a better product. It goes to every aspect of our life, just not gaming, guys. Imagine if Notorious, thank you so very, very much. So Zaxtors in gold. I hope I'm making the developer, the 16-year-old kid from Ukraine, happy with this. Timber is happy. She's barking. She's obviously very excited. But no, guys, I mean, this goes to every aspect of our life, just not making games, right? Imagine when we're 16 years old, right? Imagine if we are told by our mother to mop the kitchen floor, right? Or to mop the floor. And we don't do a good job of it, right? We try to rush it, we don't do it right, and the floor remains dirty, right? And imagine if the mother is kind of like I was the first time I reviewed this game. It's like, oh, you eat garbage, right? And what if the mother says, you did a crappy job of mopping this floor. I'm giving you a 2 out of 10. You can do so much better, which is essentially what I told this developer when he made his first game, right? I gave him a 2 out of 10 on his effort to make a first game. Imagine, though, that if we apply that to every aspect of our life, right? Imagine if our mother or maybe our boss at work or whatever tells us that we're doing a crappy job and we need to improve, we need to make it better. And we take it on the chin and we just say, you know what, I'm going to do this, and you do a lot better job. If we all could be more like the 16-year-old kid from the Ukraine, I think we would all have a lot better lives. We'd all have a lot better, a lot less trouble, a lot less drama. Things like that. So I think there's life lessons that even, 50, 60-year-old people can learn from the 16-year-old kid. And that right there is the golden, whatever, I can't even think of the words to say. That right there is a lesson that's worth well more than the 99-cent price tag of this game. So you are an amazing kid, Notorious. I look forward to seeing what you come up with next. Please take my advice and add WASD and space to your game and cut down that collision box in your game. I will come back in here and I'll change it to like a 9.5 out of 10 or something if you do what I said there. But thanks so much for removing the racism from your game. You did exactly what you said you would do. I understand where you were trying to go with that, but the world is in enough conflict and drama and chaos right now, and not as it is, without adding racism to a game like this. So thank you so very, very, very much for listening to my advice, heeding my advice, and quickly removing the racism or the racist, humor from your game. Taking my criticism back in December 2019 to your game. The kid was 15 years old and took my criticism without, any kind of, firing back or saying, well, your computer sucks or you're not good at the game, like so many developers would do nowadays. Most indie developers, when I critique their game or give them suggestions or say their game isn't that good, most indie developers blame it on me, say that I'm just looking to get ratings for my YouTube channel. We've seen it recently with Ebola too. A developer that can't take the criticism, can't take that he's just, cobbling together assets into a big mess or whatever, can't take the fact that his game isn't that good. And he fires back at me and says that I'm just, trying to get ratings for my, I think he said a lot of things, trying to get ratings for my YouTube channel. I'm jealous of his development skills, his ability to buy assets and cobble them together into a big mess, obviously, stuff like that. We see it all the time from indie developers where they won't listen to any criticism at all and try to make their game better. Imagine if every indie developer was like this kid here. Imagine how good Steam could be and how good, good games could be. So thank you so much for listening to my criticism at only 15 years old, Notorious. You are a rare breed in not only person, but as an indie developer as well. So if you continue to make more games and learn how to make better games and learn how to improve your craft with the passion you have and your ability to take criticism and make your games better, I can only imagine where you're going to go as an indie developer. Within a few years, you're probably going to be making exceptional games for like 10 or 15 bucks. And if you continue to strive to just continue to get better and take critique and do what you've done with my criticism, dude, you're going to make it big. You're going to end up making an indie game probably by the time you're 25 or 30 years old. It's going to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars. So don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep your passion. keep your ability to take criticism and turn it around and make your games better. And Sickway, while it's a strong score, I give it a really good, score. That's mainly because it's offered at a really low price tag. Is it one of the best games on Steam? Absolutely not. This game is not one of the best games on Steam. It's a great value for a 99-cent game, and for what it is, it's good. But you're only going to get better from here on out. You're 16 years old. If you keep doing this the way you're doing, I see you having a lot of success as an indie developer at a very young age. So continue to do what you're doing, bud. I appreciate you. I appreciate you taking. I don't think I've ever seen an indie developer take criticism to the heart and to the level you have. So yeah, you're like 1 in 1,000, man. I guarantee you, there's like not a 1 in 1,000 developers that would do or take criticism as well as you have and use it to make a better game. So thank you so much for doing that. You've earned a Zaxtors Indie Gold not only with your personality, your willingness at a young age to take criticism so well and turn around and deliver a product that's at least 10, 15, 20 times better, and you cut the price in half as well. So big applaud for Notorious. If you guys are here on the stream, please give Notorious a hand or an applaud or a thank you. That is my review of Sickway, guys, a developer that probably as much as any other developer on Steam deserves the Zaxtors Indie Gold Award. So thanks so much for being here on the stream. Thanks so much for, like I said, everything, Notorious. And good luck. I look forward to seeing what kind of game you can come up with next. Again, whatever you do, don't try to do too much too quickly, man. Try to make a game just a little bit better than Sickway with your second game. I'd look to see what you can make as a second game, but try to evolve your game just a little bit more. So maybe take the same kind of mechanics that you've learned with making this game, and let's see what you can do with making like a zombie game or something else, whatever. But my idea is if you can make this game like this, let's make a game where you can pick up guns and shoot zombies or shoot aliens or something like that. Whatever. Maybe you want to do away with zombie games. Maybe you want to be a vampire. You're a vampire. You're going around trying to suck blood from other humans in a dungeon. And, other people are trying to shoot you, so you're having to dodge bullets and stuff like that. Use your imagination, but take your next game a little step up. Don't try to do too much. Still stay with 2D. Please don't go to Unity and start cobbling together assets now or anything like that. Make another 2D game. Just add a little bit more complexity to your next game. Add the ability to shoot or suck blood or, I don't know, whatever. Just add a little bit more to your next game, and I look forward to seeing where you go with your next game, Notorious. I really do. I look forward to seeing what you develop with your next game. Remember, when you're making a game, try to make it fun, make it challenging, but try to make the game fun for the player. Just keep that in mind. Am I making a game fun? How is this going to be fun? So when you're thinking your game out, think of how it's going to be fun, how it's going to be challenging, and mainly just try to think of a game that you think will be fun to play for yourself and make it a 2D game, and we'll see what you come up with next. I look really forward to seeing what you come up with next. But all right, thanks so much for watching, everybody. Chaz, Jen, you never played my zombie game when I asked you a while ago, Zax. What? I don't remember, Chaz. I'm sorry. I do so many of these indie game reviews. I do vaguely remember somebody asking me to do a game. Have you sent me a key? I'm probably not going to go out and buy your game if you want me to play it. So if you want me to play my game, you're going to want to go ahead and send me a key. Or if it's free, you can tell me where to get it. And but just email me at Zaxtor99 YouTube. Right, Zaxtor99 YouTube. It's on my contact list. So let me write it here in the Zaxtor99 YouTube at yahoo.com. That is my email address. Send me how to get your game and play it, Chaz, and I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. Also, you can't just send me an executable file or whatever. Your game has to be like on Steam or on itch.io or GameJolt. I'm not going to just download an executable file. So it has to be on a platform where I can download it and review, etc. And I'll be more than happy to take a look at it. All right, Chaz, thanks so much for that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.